Hey, it's me again. And now hold on before you get going about Imprint, where is the update video? And OMG, Imprint is dead, he hasn't uploaded in 4 days. Let me tell you what we're going to be doing this video. You might have already noticed by the title that this ain't no ordinary video, because yup, I'm trying something new again, baby. But this is, well, radically new, I guess. Well, to put it simply, it's sorta new and sorta not new. As you can tell, this ain't gonna be the standard commentary video where I just cyberbully children for tokens and discuss obviously the most philosophical of topics while doing so. Waffles. This, well, it's pre-recorded commentary. By this time, you might have already noticed that there isn't any in-game audio, because I'm trying for a more relaxing video. Anyways, I'm just going to be telling you guys stories while gameplay goes on screen, so sit back, relax, grab your licorice, grab your popcorn, because this is going to be a bumpy ride. So, since this is the first of these videos, I'm going to be telling you guys about an experience that I hold dear to my heart. Don't get me wrong, I don't hold it dear because I enjoy the memory, or because it's significant in any way. It just is sort of in the back of my mind, because, well, I'll be completely upfront and honest with you, y'all, this hurt like hell. But before I get ahead of myself, we need to go back in time, like, way back in time, to the olden days, you know, of elementary school. I was in 6th grade at the time, and like all 6th graders, I was a massive idiot. Now you guys might think, wait a second, Imprints, aren't you still an idiot? Well, true, but there's a slight difference between me and the normal moron. I'm a professional idiot, and as a wise man once said, professionals have standards. Anyways, what you guys need to understand is that I was hella dumb in the 6th grade. Now that we've got that established, let's move on through the story. So, at my elementary school, there was always this recess period during lunch where you could go outside to the school playground and, well, do stuff with your homies. If you all didn't have recess at your elementary school, seriously, you should go sue them, because I'm pretty sure that violates at least 3 charters of the Geneva Convention. Anyways, during this lunch period, me and the homies went to the computer lab, you know, to get into cool math games, baby, because goddamn, that was the stuff back then. And we would just game for the majority of the lunch period. But there's this one game that I was completely hooked on. Cat Mario. Seriously, look it up. Cat Mario Flash game. Although it's innocent looking, this game is one of the most devilish games that I've ever played. It follows the generic troll game sequence like most others and then proceeds to amplify it tenfold. You wanted to jump there? Nah, there is an invisible block. You die. You wanted to jump in general? Nah, the cloud is actually evil and it has a hitbox. You die. At the time, it was the troll of troll games, and you pretty much had to know a trap was there if you wanted to avoid it. Anyways, I had been playing Cat Mario for around a week by this time, and was so close to beating it, like final level close. And I remember this next sequence vividly. The lunch bell rang, which meant that we all had to go back to our classrooms. Of course, being the epic gamer I was, then I decided to stay for just a little bit longer so that I could finally beat the complete devil that was Cat Mario. 2 minutes give or take after the lunch bell rings, and I'm done. I have beaten the game and realized that I'm gonna get my ass whooped if I don't get back to my classroom ASAP. Thankfully, 2 of the homies had stuck around to watch this glorious achievement, so on the off chance that we were gonna get punished, we were gonna get punished together. Because you know what they say, misery loves company. Misery don't love the company that's coming next though, because it's terrible. So me and the homies immediately run out of the computer lab and book it to our classroom. Now the one thing you need to keep in mind, the computer lab was separated from our classrooms by the lunch tables. Could I have just run around the lunch tables? Absolutely. But being the daredevil and more importantly idiot that I was, I decided to try to parkour on the tables in order to save time. This was the one mistake I remember, even to this day. As I tried to jump onto the table, I realized that I was running way too fast to be able to jump all the way onto the table without hurting myself. Oh, but I realized this far too late. In an attempt to turn back, I stamped one of my feet down onto the ground, and because my other foot was still in the air, I still kept on moving. Fellas, in this moment, I unironically cha-cha real smooth to my side right into the curved corner of the table. Now, if you guys haven't had the displeasure of hitting something at the curved corner of a table, you need to understand that this corner is possibly the hardest thing on the planet. Iron might as well be rubber in comparison. Steel, it's a fucking pillow against the curved corner of the table. Hell, even vibranium? Nah, nothing stands up to the curved corner. And I just rammed my entire side into this corner, so much that I actually winded myself. Yup, I winded myself by running directly into a table. Now you see why the idiot comes into play for elementary school. Finer details aside, I'm now on the ground and just fucking wheezing as I try to breathe. Thankfully, the 2 homies were there, so they were able to, you know, get a teacher and get me to the nurse's office so I didn't fucking die. And apparently, at the time, I had winded myself so bad that I was slightly turning blue. Whether or not that's true, I'll leave for you guys to, well, I don't know, just guess, because I don't even know if that's true. I was just told. Now, if you guys thought me yeeting myself into the table was bad, let you in on something. Speed bumps fucking hurt. Every time the ambulance went over a speed bump, boom! It was as if someone just punched me right in the side with an RPG. And let me tell you, there was a hell of a ton of speed bumps on that ride. Anyways, I arrive at the ER and they take the standard x-rays to make sure nothing's wrong. Thankfully, I hadn't actually broken any bones. I did, however, bruise multiple of my ribs, and that was extremely fun to recover from. I swear, there must have been like this tiny assailant in my ribs at the ready, because whenever I had as much to breathe, my sides would feel like someone punched them. Inhale, ouch. Exhale, ouch again. This process pretty much repeated for a solid 2 to 3 weeks, and by God, those were some of the worst weeks of my life. Well, those in finals, but finals is more of a mental pain. This was strictly physical. Anyways, what's the lesson to take away from this? Well, don't run into tables, period. Whenever I see a table, I always think back to that event and think to myself, yeah, I ain't going anywhere near this table. Nah, it's not happening. But yeah, that was the true story, by the way, of how I winded myself by running into a table. Honestly, I have no idea how long this video is going to be because it's pre-scripted. Who knows, it could be 3 minutes, 5 minutes, 8 minutes, God knows. Actually, you know what, nah, y'all know. I mean, you see the video thing, like the video progress bar at the bottom. I mean, hell, even I'll know at post-production, but we don't need to worry about that. Anyways, yeah, this was the storytime commentary. Honestly, I'm not even sure if this is going to completely flop or take off, so... And I'm saying this unironically this time, give me feedback in the comments. Seriously, like the video if you enjoyed the format and dislike it if you didn't. And wait, hang on before I end the video. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see y'all later.